Woo, baby! Can you guess who we are playing today? The Queen of Elegance, the representation of agility, and pretty close to my boy right here. Can you guess who we're playing, Hero? Can you guess who we're playing? Can you guess it? Of course, none other than the best Warframe in Warframe, that is. Voruna, baby! Here we go. This is my baby. This is my main right here. Look at her. Look how amazing she looks. Look at that. Oh yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now here's my build. First up, Voruna is basically good with any melee, alright? Anybody who says anything different has no idea what they're talking about. Voruna absolutely brings any melee to the next level. Not this level, but this level actually, okay? Okay, here's my build. On my Voruna, I have these mods. Basically what we're doing is we have shield recovery as an aura. We have equilibrium, that is the most important thing really with her. Because of her third ability, you always get the health orbs and you want to get as much energy as possible. We are not gonna run Arcane Energize with her because we have Arcane Impetus, which scales incredibly well off her Fangs of Rag ability, because basically we'll always have all the unique status effects on the enemy, which means 6% ability strength per status effect, or times 10, so we have 60% additional ability strength and efficiency, so that's insane. Then of course we have Arcane Crepuscular, that's how you pronounce it, I assume. We basically run around anyway, all the time invisible, right? So we get more ability strength and final crit multiplier. Oh, absolutely sweet, baby. Sweet. Subsumed over her 4, because we're not going to use her 4 basically, it's going to be Wrathful Advance, and that brings her just to the next level. The next level. A must for this build, because it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be an ability caster, melee, hybrid sort of build, okay? We need Prey of Dinar. Dinar, I don't know how to pronounce it, but you see it, okay? That's the thing. That's the thing right there. Basically, it makes your second ability like synergize with your first ability, and it marks always an enemy, and you want to jump on that enemy that is marked according to your energy color, and then you just basically you just go and him up, okay? Anyway, those are the mods. You can figure it out by yourself. Now for the weapons, it doesn't really matter. If I'm being honest, it really doesn't matter. Like, because I'm not gonna use my secondary and primary. I'm just gonna use them as a stat stick, basically. And I need to put on here primary dexterity. That's really important. And I put this primary dexterity on the primary, and then I put secondary dexterity on my secondary. And now comes the fun part, the melee. And so this depends entirely on your playstyle and what you want to do. All right? Do you want to feel like a samurai, like I do? Then you're just gonna pick a big sword that looks like a big old samurai sword. Makes sense, right? Good. Now, that's good, that's fine, but what you can do is you can pick anything. I personally really like the Koda Hirudo because it heals me. Okay, if you don't have that, any weapon will do. That's the beauty of it, you understand? So let's pick the Koda Hirudo right here. And now, here comes the tricky part, okay? Because if you want to play just for fun, okay, just for fun, and you don't want to keep track of your combo counter, or you don't want to keep track of, you just want to stack your combos up, and that's it pretty much. Then you want to pick Naramon, because Naramon has the power spike thingy here, where the combo counter decays over time, okay, so you don't lose everything at once. However, I pick Madurai because I want to be able to play this also in Void Cascade, and where there are Thrax enemies and I need my amp, and I need the empowered amp to be like boom, and then it makes like millions and more millions of damage, okay? That's why I have Madurai. Okay, now how do you build your melee weapon? Now, here's the thing. You always want to build crit on Voruna, especially on this build, because status, it don't matter. And she scales incredibly well with crit, okay? So, we want to have as much critical multiplier on there as possible, and we want to have as much crit chance on there as possible. You understand? I hope you understand. Okay, that's how you play her. Status doesn't matter at all, because with her one ability, she gets basically guaranteed slash procs. Anyway, she gets 100% crit chance, okay? And you always want to have on the melee weapon condition overload, because condition overload, basically you cap out condition overload with her second ability, because you always apply all different status effects on there, okay? So this is basically the best mod you can put. If you can't put any other mod onto your melee weapon, you want to put condition overload, because it scales so freaking good with her. It's crazy. Enough talk. Let's go slap some Grenier, baby. For the mission, what I'm gonna go is I'm gonna go to Helvania, simply because I want to do the hardest bounty over there, because they're basically the highest level mission I think that we can do right now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to do Void Cascade, right? I want to get my last 3 Coda Web. Oh shit, I've spit on the microphone all over. I'm sorry about that. Let's go, baby. Okay, in here, of course, passive my second ability, activate my third ability, activate my fourth ability, go invisible, smack around, boom, 1 million. Absolutely no problem. Jump to them. Where are the enemies? You see, you just basically spam your second ability, jump on whoever comes. I have also Tenoka in here. Oh, it's just absolutely filthy and disgusting, and I love it. Oh, see, invisible, second ability, hit her. 500k. No props whatsoever. I'm invisible. You see how it's marked here? I jump to that guy. Boom, kill him, again 1 million, and then it spreads the statuses to all of the enemies like in the area, okay? Let's go again. I'm invisible. If there's an enemy, he's gonna be marked. Well, there he is marked. Okay, let's go check out. Boom. You can also spam your second ability twice. If you spam your second ability twice, that means you have 10 stacks of different status, of unique status effects on there. And so then you deal even more damage. Disgusting. Freaking disgusting. Now, the thing is with Legacide, these are basically not... I'm not sure if they're immune, but they have a limited status cap on them. Okay? But look at that. Oh my god. Even on them, I deal like crazy damage. So you always want to have your third ability and your fourth ability basically active, and theoretically also your first ability. And then you just spam your second ability, kill whatever comes there. That's the game loop. Keep 1, 3, and 4 active, and spam 2, and kill everything that's in your path. I think, personally, that Voruna might be the most broken... the most broken Warframe for Steel Path. Because simply of her kit, she just absolutely obliterates everything. Everything that is in her path. It's crazy. Okay, I mean, maybe this mission was not the best to show the strength, the true strength of Voruna, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, let me just switch up here and check if my Parazones are actually equipped the right ones. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got the right ones already. Perfect. Alrighty, let me just go in solo here just to show you really how strong she truly is. No teammates, Steel Path, Tack Rod enemies, Voruna the Queen. Alrighty, here we go. See? Boom. Jump off. Second. Oh yeah. Oh, everything explodes. Boom, 11 million. No problem. No, I don't see any problem here. Do you guys see any problem? Where's the problem? No problems here. Jump forward. Just like that. Oh, there's an enemy? Wait, what? What enemy? What enemy? No enemy. No. Nothing. Oh yeah. Sometimes you even get lucky, and when you hit your Wrathful Advance, there's an enemy. And then you just do a heavy attack onto the enemy. And because we are not building for combo counter anyway, you just... It doesn't matter how many combo counters you have, because you just hit insanely hard anyway. Oh, Lord. Ah. It should be illegal. This is illegal. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And if something doesn't die on the first go... Okay, now we have to take it. Boom, double Prey of Dinar. Boom, first one dead. Where's the second one? Double stacking. Where you at? Dead. Just like that. Oh, good lord. And... Great. Now I can even get my Coda. This is peak gameplay right here. Peak. I forgot to mention, if you don't know, if you activate your second ability, you're basically immune to all status effects. So you can stand in Toxin, no problem. You can stand in whatever the frick you want. You can stand literally in a gas cloud. You're immune to slash damage, like not to damage, but like to the slash effect. You can't be knocked down. Oh, I can't tell you how much I love the fact that you can't be knocked down with Voruna. It's like the most satisfying thing ever. And that's it. Easy going, easy. You smack the enemies. Wait, no, that's not the right order. Wait, the right order is you buff yourself with health orbs, buff yourself with crit, buff yourself with invisibility and guaranteed slash procs, and then go. And that's why Voruna is the best. See ya.